Shakti Shiva Tarot for another reading. Let's get into the energies of the moment. How is everyone doing? I hope you're doing good. Today's a full moon. Full moon in Aquarius. Also, what else is happening today? Something, Jupiter in Leo. Something interesting. Ninth house faith 33. Also something about palm reading. I think I always kind of pick that up. There's the Ouija board on here as well. But the ninth house is about exploration, expansion, travel. We have the 11th house, friends. Who just opened the door? Oh, goodness gracious. Who coming in through here? Who coming through? This little snorty guy coming through. Let's put his butt in my reading. Yod Destiny. What's up, little guy? Hello. Hello. You can go way down over there. You can go way down over there. All right. 11th house, 9th house, and the Yod. So, destiny, fate. There's a fated friendship on the table because we've got 11th house friends. There is a fated friendship on the table. 33, 35, and 48. This is destined. A fated connection. 11th house is all about friends, but also innovation. Wow. The beloved Venus. This is a friend that you love. Friend, potential lover. Did you see how I just literally tossed that? Virgo, digest. Retrograde review. Wow. Okay. Sorry, I had a lot of coffee today, guys. 6:15:21. So we have 6 on the table. 7 and 33. 33 is heavy. 33. All right. Tell me more. Beyond illusions, change your perception. 6. Lots of 6s. Repeating 6s and repeating 3s. Enter your vortex, aligning with infinite abundance. There's a karmic relationship releasing the past. There's something is definitely being digested right now, analyzed, broken down, reviewed, reflected upon. 8, honor your agreement, mission in motion. I love that. Okay. Interesting. This kind of looks like a spider to me. But also at the center, there's like a third eye. Interesting, because it's like my mind is creating illusions, perceptions of what that card could mean. So do you tend to do that? Do you tend to create perceptions about what could be? Wow, interesting. The trickster. In the upright it came out. It says transcending convention, stuffiness, and predictable behavior. Yeah. This is about the esoteric stuff, right? Like I said, there's something about like the occult, spirituality. This is definitely some kind of spiritual awakening or uncovering of spiritual talents, unlocking of spiritual talents. This connection could do that. Athlete in the shadow, it says misuse of athletic ability for selfish ends, false sense of invulnerability and enlightenment. Yeah, this is definitely an unconventional faded, huge unconventional Uranus energy with the Aquarius here. This is a love that is unconventional and it is otherworldly, but there's some kind of misuse. Wow, right into the center. When I split the deck, the twin flames, we're going to take it. This is an eternal bond. You guys have a mission in motion together, but there's something in connection to this karmic relationship, needing to release something about that karmic relationship, whether it be the actual relationship or maybe the trauma from a karmic relationship. More travel, movement, a meeting. There was travel in the spring or springtime created some kind of need to travel, or arrival of some kind of, created some kind of memories, nostalgia, sent someone on a journey traveling, to go on this inner journey. Our love was too intense for me to handle. I needed to break away. That's exactly what this was. It's exactly what this was. So for some of you, this happened in the springtime, or at some point, or maybe it's going to happen. This person felt too intense, the love, the emotions that were coming up, so they needed to break away. So they went maybe traveling. They went on some kind of adventure. They went on some kind of journey, inner journey. It says, understand who you truly are. The journey brings self-discovery. And this one says movement, meeting, adventure, be ready for new experiences. But then also we have the memories, which this reminds me of the Six of Cups, which is nostalgia, repetition, attachment, reliving the past, let it go. So we have two cards of releasing the past, okay? Why? Because there's a destined connection in your future that needs space to expand and grow and evolve. And so there is an eternal love, a reincarnation, a passion. You twins are seeking each other, but there could be the still lingering in the ethers, karmic energy needing to release the past. It could be releasing past trauma, actually releasing a past person. Let's get into the tarot. So what is it that we need to release? Let's get into, I want to go there first. Releasing the past karmic relationship. It says, honor your agreement. And this is, I feel like, the agreement that the twins made, right? Honor your agreement. But also for those that have debts to be paid with the karmic, this is them also honoring that agreement. But okay, wow. So, wow. I just heard toxic love from Ferngully. Wow. So this was a very toxic soulmate, a toxic love, the one with the karmic. Secrets. Lots of secrets and hidden things. Deceptions, secrets. Interesting. So we have Pisces, Capricorn, Leo, Virgo, Taurus, Libra, Aquarius, Sag. There's a secret about this karmic that is about to be illuminated. And I feel like it has to do with the depth of, like, the athlete in the reverse. It says misuse of athletic ability for selfish ends, false sense of invulnerability and enlightenment. I feel like it's like this, your person is becoming wiser to the karmic's false patterns, false truths, right? Where I feel like they could be pretending to be more like the feminine, the divine feminine. I want to read Trickster in the reverse. It says, manipulating others through duplicity. That's exactly what I was picking up. Somebody thinking that they could put on the facade and I literally had a dream about this just this morning. So I feel like this is very specific to those of you that are watching this read. There was a sense of the karmic not knowing their true identity. And so they look and watch the divine feminine and try and act like the divine feminine so that the divine masculine will stick around, will stay around. This is very toxic energy. So even if they do have a soul bond, it is a karmic bond, right? But this karmic pretends, and so I'm picking up heavily that this karmic that they're dealing with watches you. However, they watch you. They watch you. Even if you don't know that they're watching you. I'm trying to pick up that fucking card and it's not coming, so I'm going to leave it right there. Whatever. This person watches you. And they try and be like you, act like you, listen to the same music, dress the same. Ew, right? Yeah. Just tries to do things like you. And I feel like, oh, do they try and pretend to have like spiritual gifts like you and they don't? And this person is becoming wiser to that truth that this person doesn't really, it's like they're starting to see through that. And your person still sticks around in that situation because there's almost a sense of pity, feeling sorry. That sucks. Like, don't stay with me because you feel sorry for me. I'm sorry. Like, anyways, bye, right? But no, the karmic doesn't think that way. The karmic thinks, oh, if I pretend to be like the divine feminine, my divine masculine will stick around. No judgment. The judgment card. No judgment. But they are being judged by a higher calling, by a higher power. They are being judged by a higher power. This is not you having to judge the situation. It's being judged by the only judge, source, creator. And the creator, source, divine creator, is putting a stop to this. Is the lightning bolt that puts a stop to this by awakening the divine. Both of them. But this is specifically an awakening happening to your divine masculine. They are having this awakening with source creator themselves, because the source creator is trying to awaken your person to the truth of this toxic energy of the karmic. Okay? There's manipulation here. Psychic manipulation. Oof. And you better believe that anyone trying to psychically manipulate or dominate in the spiritual world, be careful who you mess with in the physical world, because you never know who they have backing them up in the spiritual world. Those of you who have karmics that have been causing interference, trying to be like you or mimic your energy, destiny swap with you, mimic you. I'm specifically feeling mimicking energy here. Someone trying to mimic the divine feminine to keep the divine masculine in their grasp. This person, God mercy, have mercy on them. Because when you mess with someone that God, divine source, has chosen to protect, you are going to be messing with God, divine creator. You will answer to the divine. You will answer to the creator. So I ask God to have mercy on anyone who tried to mimic my energy or destiny swap with me. Yeah, okay. Yikes. 7 of Swords, 8 of Swords. Look, this is trickster energy, deception. Someone fearing, like someone feels bound in this energy. Wow. 777. Interesting. Maybe for some of you that's an area code. Miami. It used to be Puerto Rico back in the day. Page of Wands. Okay. This one tried to come out earlier and I forgot to see it. I'm going to take these two. Wow. Wow. Are you going to tell me that the end of this is happily ever after, long-term, longevity, legacy, stable foundations? This is what comes when you let this karmic energy go. When you choose love and the mission that you already signed a contract to fulfill, look at what happens. 10-10. Emotional fulfillment, financial stability. This is literally, this is destiny, karma, fate. You cannot stop what is ordained by the heavens. Something that is ordained by the divine, you cannot stop from coming into alignment. And that's what's happening right now. Fate and karma and the divine is stepping in. With the judgment and the wheel of fortune, the divine is stepping in because the divine sees what's happening. We also have the sun over here, okay? This is a huge illumination of the truth. Being guided by the divine. Being guided by karma, okay? By fate, by destiny. Those who have been deceiving can no longer deceive. Those who have been deceiving themselves can no longer deceive themselves. There is a new adventure coming, and this is where it leads. All we have to do is take that one step forward with the Page of Wands here. Just that one step. All right, this is a friendship that leads to love and happily ever after, but we need to learn the karmic lessons and close those karmic chapters out in order to receive. Look at that, the orphan. Abandonment wound, the inner child wound, the eternal child, and the threshold. You are at the threshold of healing your inner child. This person, it's like the karmic is where the abandonment wound was created, is where it started. When we heal the inner child, the threshold opens and it allows for this space for this new love to come in. All right, we're going to ask your yes or no question to the Cowrie. So there is a divine love that wants to come in. This twin flame counterpart. Destiny, karma, judgment, a rebirth, a reawakening. Let's see if you allow it to come through. That's a strong no.